Going live here as well now. Okay, so we are going live all over the place. Theo, Adam, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Champions. And in essence, what's really cool about this is we're going to be chatting on the Liberty Group and the Stanley Group, which is a private Facebook group for our training. And we're going to be chatting about what you're doing. We're going live on Instagram as well, and on a couple of different YouTube channels. So thank you. Welcome back. Last time we spoke, and I will give you a chance to speak, I promise. Last time we spoke, Theo, we were chatting about your victories in the comrades as just winning and winning and winning as you go. And just the incredible determination, coming up for your 9th year now, 10 years next year on the centenary, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Hey, and but also what I wanted to start off with, just before we jump into that, let's get a bit of a background on you. We'll talk about comrades, and then we'll talk about the Salute Champions Bootcamp. And I like to call it the Salute Champions Community Bootcamp because that's really what it is.
Correct.
So welcome, Theo. How's that for an intro?
Thank you.
Gotta go. And got to throw up some hearts there. Us, and salute. Welcome, Theo. Okay, floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, Coach Nick. And I'm honored to be here again, to be part of this this platform. It's not my right, but I'm humbled to be here, sir. So thank you so much for thinking about me and wanting to do this, Emmet Media.
Our absolute pleasure to have you here, dude. And it's our honor to have you.
Thank you so much.
I want to state that. All right, cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Some background. I am 52 years old. I've been running since 2015. My first comrades was 2014, 2015, around about there. Since then I've decided to take up fitness levels from there in terms of health. Health was very important to me. I got a health scare then, and I realized I still have 2 small children. I would like to see them grow up, and see them get married and first get proper jobs.
Yeah. I'm getting the sense this was a recent discussion.
Self-sustainable, independent, find people that will love them, have children, and that's what I wanted to see. And I made that decision many years ago while I was laying on the sick bed there in hospital, and I decided, no, I need to turn my life around. I was very active before, used to play soccer. I'm a soccer lover. Played soccer, played semi-professional soccer for Swallows and Orlando Pirates, for Chelsea, Bosman Chelsea.
Sure.
And I was very active. And then you just go into a short stint of your life and span, then you just forget all these things and you just accumulate a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Over the years, and I lost track of my health, and that's how I ended up in hospital. And I decided then, no, I need to change my lifestyle. And so from then I started running. My first run was at Soweto Marathon.
Sure.
The toughest race in I think in Johannesburg.
Yes. You're not messing around with your first race, jeez.
Yeah, no, it was just like, it's swim or drown. So I went in there and I did that race. And from then the bug bit in terms of running. And I was a fitness person from then, changed my lifestyle, changed who I am, changed how I do stuff. Before I was very disciplined in terms of, not that I'm ill-disciplined now, and watch how I eat, what I do, all those things. And over the years, you learn as you go on that your focus changes in the sense of, what you deem as important then is not really that important. All you need to do is look after yourself. I'm a firm believer that eating right is the right way to go about it. But I love eating. So I can't quiver from that. So I eat what I need to eat, and I eat what I want to eat, and I train very hard, and I jump hard, I run hard, I do everything hard. So I balance it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Phenomenal. You know, that's such a great point of the story that you shared with us about the health scare, because I've been watching a little bit on social media and seeing the numbers increase and grow for your boot camp, which is absolutely phenomenal. And just wanted to touch on that because, you know, running the comrades is an amazing thing. The commitment to do 8 is absolutely insane. It's you've really, you know, I remember when we were at Liberty on site back in the day, when you were really bringing 120% to every training session, to every boot camp session that we had, either in the gym at 5 a.m. Or in the afternoons when we were outside in the fresh air. And really, really intense and wonderful to see. That journey and that passion and that connection to health and well-being, also coming from a scare, is so vital in terms of the appropriate message for others. So what was the idea behind Salute Bootcamp, starting that out, and what made it so valuable for you in terms of sharing what you've learned?
This is a epiphany, if I want to call it, and I decided to, you know, start a gym group. And we started in August last year, July, August roundabout, and I put the post out to feel the community and see what they want. Because, Coach, I run and people ask me, please start a gym, or please, you need to help me with this, give me advice for this and do this, and Theo, I need this and this, and I've always put it.
Theo, sorry to jump in and interrupt you. I just wanted to share something with you. We have a young man watching from Australia. He's called Fijian powerlifter. His name is Val. He's a very, very inspirational young man to see him on. And guys just thought, I'm sure he needs a salute from you. There we go. Thank you.
Salute, Val. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're getting watched all over the world.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So please, sorry to interrupt.
This, no problem. And I got this, I wanted to do something for the community because a lot of people stopped me and asked me this and that and help and that sort of things. And I started with a few people, my wife and my kids. Obviously, those are my supporters, my first line supporters. I think they're my backbone, and I really need to thank my wife for being there for me, firstly, before I carry on with the story, and support for me. All the years since all the years, Coach, not even comrades before that. Also, my kids also stepped in and helped and make this thing a success. But long story short, and I decided to do this group thing, and we'll do a few people. I think we were probably like 6 people, and we started posting it. Community people around here that joined.
Who was doing your video? And who was doing your video editing at this stage? I have to ask. Because it was looking great.
My daughter.
Excellent. Okay.
My daughter Taylor. She started the video.
Yeah. Would this be who we're talking about there?
Say that's it. That's the one. Yeah. Tay Adams. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
So she started it with me, and my eldest daughter joined in, and she's doing my Instagram. My eldest daughter, and so. We sort of spiraled this whole thing and said, okay, we need to have like an all-rounder in terms of videos and editing and sort of stuff. And my baby daughter takes the video, and my eldest daughter also takes hers, and my wife takes, and there's a lot of photography and videos and stuff like that. So they put it all together after the sessions, and we were about seven people, and our whole family came from Vleerhof, the Campbell family, and I need to mention their names also from Vleerhof. And their whole family came, mother, father, and 2 kids. And from there, the Dolly family was that before the Campbell family was there. Dolly family was all like communities, but it's from different areas. And from there, we took videos and we posted it on social media. And Coach, it's been phenomenal. The support, the people wanting, and these. And I'm going to use this term, and I apologize beforehand. I call them couch potatoes. Which I was also previously. But they came out of the nutshells and saying, look, we want to do something. It looks fun. Why do you do this? How do you do it? Can we join? Is there a fee involved? Can I sitting all day. Can I come join and that sort of thing? And um, a long story short, and yeah, we grew from 7 people. Now we close to 60 people.
Yep.
60 people over over a few months, and these are committed people that come
Sorry, have to do that. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Salute. Yep.
These are committed people from all over. I would say from the West Rand. There's some people from champions from the South, comes from all the way from the South to come join us here and make this boot camp a success. Now, the boot camp, coach, is a different sort of boot camp. It's not your military boot camp.
Yeah.
It's not your CrossFit boot camp. Yes, I have those things. I have those, and I'm a firm believer that if you want to succeed in something, you need to have proper equipment and let people allow to come out of their shells in that sort of thing. So I got the equipment, and we got the ropes, we got the dumbbells, we got the kettlebells going there. It's a nice span of people that comes in, and I think everybody that comes in loves it. It's the atmosphere, the vibe, the positiveness, the energy that's there. And energy for me is very contagious, and I love the energy we give each other when we at the group. It's not just the boot camp; it's the morning crew also. The minions, we call them the minion running group also.
Right.
So yeah, the boot camp is growing very phenomenal, and the type of people that comes there is not your elite athletes. It's not your comrades runners. Yes, there is comrades runners. Yes, there is marathon runners, but it's your everyday person that comes there and wants to, change their lifestyle, get a different feel for how things are done, challenge themselves physically, mentally. Yes. So it's good at the moment. Yeah.
I think just looking at the incredible growth, starting with a family, growing it to over 70 people in about 4 or 5 months. It's absolutely incredible. We're getting some great comments coming on here. So there we go. That's our coach. And
JJ.
Yeah, there are lots of.
Where is he?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've got, I think, JD Caitlin as well, giving a round of applause there on Instagram, which is great to see. I think the message that I'm hearing, and I know you and I know your passion and your commitment. I know when we were doing the Liberty boot camps, how you were focused on helping everyone in the boot camp, not just doing it yourself, that you're wanting to help people, wanting to basically take some of that energy and magic and enthusiasm that you're putting out and put that light onto them as well. And I think, that I suspect is one of the reasons for growth. But I think also, as you so rightly said, you have these couch potatoes, maybe not so much coming out of their nutshells, but out of their potato skins. That really, I think there's such a need for this. And there's a need for, in essence, Theo, you're a community leader that stepped up and is now sharing your passion for exercise and changing people's lives. What has your sense been in terms of feedback from the community as to the value that they're getting out of this boot camp?
Well, they can attest for themselves, I'm sure, online.
Yeah, we have another one here. We can see that one.
Yeah. And what I've seen physically, Coach, is people drastically transforming their mindsets. For me, mindset is very important. I've always my motto is actually mindset is everything, champions, and I put this everywhere I go on my post, and that mindset is everything. Firstly, their mindset has been transformed in wanting to make a change in their physicalness, in their appearance, not so much focusing on their physicalness, and I love that. We sometimes body shame people left, right, and center, and it's like no. We're not here to do that. We are here to transform positive energy, and by transforming positive energy, your people will transform on their own, in their own space, and doing what they love doing. So in essence, this whole transformation that's happening now is that people come in, they first come try it out, and then first phase, then they hooked,
Yep.
and they want to come join again.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we like Tuesday. Yeah, coach.
No, I'm saying absolutely.
So Tuesday,
yeah.
Yeah. So Tuesdays we have a boot camp, but we do it broomstick boot camp. I call it broomstick boot camp.
Right.
Sorry, I got a tongue
Excellent.
twister there.
No.
So broomstick boot camp is basically we focus on form, focus on mobility, focus on joints, focus on hips, and we must understand we're all getting older, and our joints and our hips and our mobility is becoming slower and stagnant. We're not getting up so quick as normally. We're not jumping as much as possible like we used to. Our foot, our ankles, that sort of thing. So Tuesdays we basically work on that mobility, shoulders and that sort of thing with the broomstick. It does. And I think I've got feedback every week from the group that Tuesdays is actually more difficult than Thursdays.
Right.
The Thursdays we throw the weights at them, and they seem to be nothing for them. But the broomstick one is actually the one that gives everybody hiding, including me. So we focus on that mobility and that sort of thing. So it's for the everyday person, like I say. It's not just for athletes. It is not just for people that does sport. No. We've got trail walkers joining they joined our group. They walk many kilometers, and they can attest what this bootcamp does. And again, it's not what this bootcamp does; it's their mindset that changed and evolved and transformed that helped them in their essence where they are at the moment.
So to say, Fred has given a yes, those broomsticks. You're creating terror in people's minds around cleaning homes. No.
Yeah. A simple thing, a thing we take for granted. Yeah.
The sense that I get as well, and just seeing the comments, how is the development of the community of the troops been in terms of coming in to train, but then feeling part of something more and being connected? And that's, I can see the smile. Something that we desperately need, particularly post pandemic. It's vital.
No, I can only say it's positive. There's nothing better you can say about being positive. I don't think there's another word that you can articulate in saying it's very positive. You can see in their personal lives. You can see in the family lives. From my family, we started off with 3 families. I think we currently now possibly close to 9 or 10 families.
Sure. Wow.
Families. I'm not talking individuals.
Yeah.
Families. These are parents with kids, cousins that's coming in, husband and wives that's coming in. So already you can see the outward spiral of the positiveness of how it affects not just the head of a family, but the downward spiral of that family. And for me, it's positive. This is exactly what I wanted to do, is get not just individuals involved, but families, and get them moving, get them to understand, don't take getting up from a chair for granted. Don't take taking a glass, holding a glass for granted. Don't take taking a broomstick for granted. Days are going to come where you need that mobility and that agility,
That's it. Don't take holding a broomstick facing your training partner and being able to squat for granted. I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
So for you, let's chat about the boot camp. It's for everybody, all fitness levels, people wanting to connect and feel part of something.
Yeah.
If we look at that, for you, what's the dream for you if we look at the next year to 2 years in what you'd like to see happen with the boot camp? And then we can chat a little bit about the logistics around it.
Yeah. Well, basically, we at Cecil Payne's cricket grounds here, and it's a community grounds. And I think we're filling already almost half of the cricket field. My dream is to fill that whole field
Okay, excellent.
with people.
Right.
That's my dream, to fill in that hole. And not just with individuals. Yes, individuals are important. Everybody's individuals, but with families. I want to see that field packed with families coming to enjoy at least a 60-minute good session, you know. And once you have a good session, they keep coming back. And once they come back, they're hooked in terms of wanting to change their lives. So my dream basically is, coach, is to see that field packed with
Awesome.
with positive people, energy that and I can see the energy there. We have one lady, Mrs. Auntie Claudie. We call her Auntie Claudie. She's our champion. Auntie Claudie is, I think, 70 years old. Oh, yeah.
26 safety. 26 safety.
Yeah, 26.
26.
17, that's 7, yeah. 26 years old. Sorry, Auntie Claudie, salute my champion. This lady is super fit. Super fit. I mean, she, and you can really see the age is just a number. Age is just a number. It's how you attack it. Look, I mean, we as human, we normally think that we are fitter than we are, and we are not really fit. Our minds runs ahead of our older bodies, and we think we can still do it. But this lady actually, describes age is just a number. She does running, she does the gym with us, she does push-ups. Energy is so contagious, so positive. Auntie Claudie is amazing. There's other people in the group, new people that came in. Wezi, I saw a message from Wezi that came in. She came in and she just walked past, and she came to me one day and said, "Listen, coach, how can I want to join this group?" So I said, come check it out. And she's a permanent member now, and yeah, it's one of those things, coach, that I want to, my dream is to expand this thing. And I'd love to expand it to further days, more than Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I believe not just the West community needs this sort of idea and sort of no pressure. Just come enjoy, do your thing, and enjoy the vibe, basically. I want to take this sort of concept and move it move it in other areas like the north. I have people from the north coming to the site, so I want to move it closer to that site. So I want to expand also in that way and move it to different days. But I feel it's getting big, and I want to be involved. I want to be involved in transforming people's lives, communities' lives, families' lives. So for me, it's important to understand that, if people wants to do it, they can do it. And there's something I would love to talk about in trusting the process.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard that phrase already, trusting the process.
Always, absolutely.
Yeah. What does trusting the process mean for me? Trusting the process, and I wrote it down actually, and I read it. It says it's a popular phrase that means having faith and confidence in the steps you're taking to achieve a goal, even when things aren't going as planned, when progress is slow. So you believe that this is important. You trust in that process, and everybody's trusting process is not the same. Your goals aren't the same. My goal that I have to see people fulfilled, transformed, is my goal. Your goal is different to that, and you must be able to trust that process. I can impart what I believe in my process, yes, but you can only take snippets from me because it's formed for me, and yours is formed for you. And you need to trust wherever you go at, and believe that whatever you're doing is the right thing you do for yourself.
Sure. Absolutely. Very, very well said. And I think it is.
Yeah.
It's so valuable having community, because that almost locks people in while they're trusting the process. And the sense that I'm getting, you wanting to share the part of your journey with them, where you used fitness for health and to improve quality of life and to keep yourself safe, but then it became a lifestyle. It helped you unlock parts of who you are. and you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're wanting to share that. I'm having to
Yeah.
work very hard here, by the way, just to keep up
It's
with the comments.
all the
So
comments. Yeah.
you know, and the comments are all still coming as well, which the broomstick will humble you absolutely, 100%. You know, and there we are, laughing. I'm just curious as to why Wes said he would take weights any day over the broomstick. If you want to elaborate on that, please, Coach.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, and that's a comment I get more and more because, coach, it's easy just to grab a dumbbell
Yep.
and start pushing. Pick it up and you do your chest or your shoulders or your biceps and stuff. With the broomstick is very different. I have a technique where I tell them when you grab your broomsticks, you intensify when you grab the broomstick. So when you start intensifying and holding it, intensely, that your muscles form basically, and we keep that position for a while.
Yes.
With dumbbells, it's easy just to pick up and push quickly, and you're over it.
Using that
But with the
momentum,
broomstick
right?
is
Yep.
different. Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So the broomstick is different. The broomstick is, you actually holding this thing, and it's very light. But the longer you hold that light thing, it becomes heavier.
Yes. 100%.
Becomes heavier. So yeah, think that's why people allude to the fact that the broomstick is another level, So yeah.
That's why the heavier it becomes, the stronger you get. So getting
Yes.
strong
Yeah.
with something very, very light. Something I wanted
Yeah.
to touch on as well, Coach, with you is, there are many areas in South Africa that have very real challenges in terms of community safety, elements in the community that aren't really there to grow and protect the community. We have drug and alcohol issues in the area where I am. There are certain street corners that you go to that are very problematic, and it doesn't matter sort of the financial level of the community. We all have these problems. Sometimes people are looking for a safe place where they end up in trouble out of boredom. What are your thoughts in terms of what you're building becoming a safe place, really, for people to go, and for kids, I think primarily for youngsters, to have something that they learn that there's the delayed gratification. You said trust the process, that it's a place to be safe, to come and hang out. That's a healthy environment. I just love your thoughts on that, the value of training, the value of the community, and the boot camp.
At the moment, our communities are in a state. And I'm talking about the rural communities are in a serious state. And yes, it is very dangerous and difficult to get in that situation or areas like that. But we came from that areas. We grew up in those areas. And yes, things has changed, things has evolved. And we need to get an approach in terms of, wanting to go into areas like that and without any fear. I think fear keeps us away from these areas because we see what happens there.
Yes.
And we are so right in fearing for our lives in a state like this that we're in currently, that we stay away from places like that. If I take example for a place like Westbury, I grew up in Westbury. I lived in Westbury most of my life. Most of my life. And Westbury then wasn't the way Westbury is now. So for me, it's very difficult, although I grew up in Westbury, to get into Westbury and going and doing what I'm doing currently, for fear of being hurt, for fear of being, tampered with, or that sort of thing. But it's something we need to, as leaders, need to work around this thing and stop, let the fear keep us away from helping others. As I'm currently doing now, helping people in my community in terms of, evolving and transforming their lives. I need to get that same mindset and going in there and trying to transform, because Westbury is a very good, there's good people.
Yeah.
There's very good people. Reveille, there's good people. All the areas, Soweto, there's good people. It's just a matter of, for us to latch onto those people and getting them out into a certain area and trying to get this positiveness the way we have it now into those areas and trying to get this positive energy and get them busy doing these things. And I can't see the schools. My whole idea was to get to the schools first, and getting to them first, and then transforming that sort of situation, and then from there going out into the communities. But I think the first start for me would be to go into the schools and trying to get this sort of concept there. I don't know if there's sports in the schools anymore in that sort of area.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be, there might not be. I don't know. But I mean, if you go to these areas, every corner there's a group of people sitting, young people sitting, not doing nothing, absolutely nothing. And that draws problems, draws issues. Whereas for we can take this concept to the schools first, and from there take it outwards in the community. I think our young people needs this sort of safe haven, and understanding that if you come here, you're safe.
Yeah.
And then from there. But I also would like to add, currently we have this boot camp and runners. We have more women and ladies, and the men are nowhere. I would like to call on the men. We talk about communities. Yes, there is men. Yes, but I need more men to come to the fore and join this thing. It's fun. We there. We enjoy it, and we need more men here. And from there, I think the woman will also feel safer when there's more men around here, Coach. So I will call on the men also just to come forward and try it out. Test it right out. Yeah.
That's absolutely, it's step up. Remember what it was like when you were in high school. Remember what it was like when you were in primary school, how much fun you had with your body in sport and in moving. And whether you're tired at the end of the day and it's been a long day, just get out there and do this for yourself. And I think, Theo, the reason, Coach, excuse me, the reason, Coach,
Coach,
100%. The reason that I asked you was, I know that you're a leader. You were very much and are very much a leader at Liberty. I saw that within the training as well. You're a leader with what you're building now. You're a leader within the community. And a leader has very strongly invested personal emotion, feeling, sense, connection to the community and to wanting to improve the community. And I know that going forward, there's definitely going to be a breakthrough into the schools, bringing this program, bringing Bootcamp into schools, showing the youth that they are capable of more than they believe. When you start pushing it, I'm sure you're going to use that broomstick for this, we can, maybe call it broomsticks for better tomorrows, something along those lines. And really, it's something that's going to happen. I know it's going to snowball. And I'm very happy to have you on, because I can say this publicly, that this is the very tip of what's going to be a very large iceberg and a very big program that's going to change lots and lots of lives. And you heard it here first. So I'm going to give myself one of those. Absolutely. And I think that just before I put on about another 12 comments that have come through, the big thing really is getting into the schools and into the community and having the dads step up as well, and the men, because when there's everybody, every family that's training has got kids in school and has got connections there. And I know that there are corporates that will be stepping up. There's government that'll be getting involved. So all of this is down the line is going to be happening. And I think sooner than people really will realize. I think you're doing something truly, truly special here. I'm going to bring on some of those comments. And what I then wanted to ask you is, I'm losing track here. Okay, I think I'm going to start with this one because I don't want to get into trouble with your daughter. So we'll do that one first. There we go. Broomstick. And then great respect. Absolutely loving it. I just wonder, how do people get involved? How do they get involved in the boot camp? What do they do?
Yeah, please, for me, coach, I'll give you my details. My cell number
Yeah,
is
perfect.
zero. Yeah, I'll give you my cell number. You can put it on.
Yeah,
Can I give it now?
no, I think let's put it out.
Yeah,
People can also
yeah,
message directly onto. We'll give
yes,
out your Instagram handle, and I think that's
correct.
going to be a great way just for people to get in touch with you as well. So I think what
Yeah,
I'm so
I hope SX4 Runner also sees this. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. So we're getting a lot of awesome comments here. Geez, guys, give me a second to share these. Come on. They're making me better. Just I'm seeing the love here coming through for you, coach, and it's
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
spectacular, and it's important. So what
yeah.
sort of, so there's still spots available. What are the times? Where are you? And how
Yeah.
does it run basically?
So the boot camp is on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm.
It's at 5 p.m. at Cecil Payne Grounds in Marais. It's a big field. You'll see us
Mm-hmm.
when we're there. So we at 5 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Cecil Payne Grounds in Marais. They can, like I said, I'll give you my contact details.
Mm-hmm.
They can contact me there. I'll give them more information around that. There is a small fee that I charge. I don't charge. When I speak to people, I see the situation and
Mm-hmm.
I go with the situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, so for me, fees are important, but not that important. You
Mm-hmm.
more important than that. But so
But
yeah, so I'll
that
give you my
sorry, yeah,
details.
perfect, and that's something that I wanted to touch on as well, because I think really
Yeah.
what the info that we need to get out here is
Mm,
that
mm.
people can get in touch if they're in the area. They can come and travel through to come and join a
Yes.
session. They can reach out to you on social media. We'll put out those
Yeah.
details as well.
Correct.
I think
Yeah.
for those of you, those who are watching on the Liberty and Stanlib channels that know you can reach out and get in touch in person. It's like, hey, Theo, meet
Yeah.
me at the canteen. And we,
Yes.
that's something that
Yeah.
they could do. And
Yeah.
just really, it's an environment. And I think, it's important for those people. And I understand exactly what you're saying about the fee structure, because you'd rather have people training than not. And within that community
Yes.
environment, people are
Correct.
paying what
Yes.
they can afford.
Yes.
And the people that
Yes.
can
Yes.
afford to pay are helping
Yeah.
support the people who can't
Yes.
in the most
Yes.
respectful way, without knowing
Yes. Yeah.
who they are and
Yeah.
without them knowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
is important to support you, because this is something that the more support, financially, that's coming through as well, that means
Yeah.
the more equipment, the more stuff can be done, and the bigger and
Yes.
faster that we can grow. And we
Yes.
all, and this is something that's really important for me to say, Coach, we all want to have a better country, but a better
For
city,
sure.
a better town, but a better community. And our way to
Yeah.
do that is to support projects like this. And whether it's not trying to rally government for millions of dollars of funding or millions of rands of funding, it's helping support at grassroots level. And what you're doing is amazing. You're turning your passion not into a boot camp, but you're turning your passion into other people's passions. You're enabling
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
to start to develop the passion that you have. And that is the most wonderful gift.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also the essence of having a healthy mind, coach, and that's how I always
So your
come to the
daughter's
conclusion.
bullying you, by the way, here. I get to go gym for free.
I get the gym for free. She thinks it's for free, coach. She
Yeah.
thinks it's for free.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. Excellent. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Look
Yeah.
at that. Yeah. You're too cheap. Sorry, you're too cost effective. All right. So, sorry, you were saying.
Passion. Yeah. So I was saying, mind, like I alluded earlier, like mindset is everything. For me, when I have a healthy mindset, I have a healthy body.
Yep.
I can command things positively. Energy can flow from my mind into my body. And that's the thing what I want to just leave with people is that when your mind is healthy, you have a way of healing your body that no doctor can,
Absolutely.
that no physician can, that no person can. You can actually speak to yourself and say, command certain things, but obviously with discipline. And when your mind is healthy, you can command a lot of things in your body. So when your mind is healthy, and I've always said mindset is everything. Healthy mind, healthy body, and a healthy lifestyle. Basically, you know, it's the life. It's what we need. It's what we want
And
for our
and
communities.
absolutely. And when you embrace those points, you give the best version of yourself to your family, to your community,
Yeah,
to your work, to your business, whatever it is.
yeah,
And that's really
yeah,
what is so vital. I think you're
yeah,
changing lives. You
yeah.
are empowering people. You're reminding
Yeah.
them of the value of movement and of strength. You're reminding them
Accountability,
and
accountability.
accountability. Yeah, you better
Yeah,
show up because you got other people
yeah,
showing up.
yeah. No, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And if you're not showing up, you're in big trouble. Oh, fantastic! Is there any message, anything that you would like to talk about or share just before we start to wrap up? Because I know it's a
Oh,
Broomstick Tuesday, right?
yeah, no, it's Broomstick Tuesday today. Yeah, it's and it's not to beat up people, but it's to train. Yeah, basically.
Absolutely.
What I'd like to share is that
Yes.
come see what we're about. See on our social media, trend, what people say, how people speak, and how positive the energy is. I'd love love, like I said early on, I'd love to see more men
Hmm.
and boys and guys coming into the fore, and getting involved in this. And I believe, Coach, once that holistic family comes into foreplay and comes into play,
Mm.
yeah, comes into play,
No,
the
listen, I love
communities
that.
will be
Yeah,
better.
it's not called a warm up anymore. It's called foreplay. It's absolutely that's it.
Yeah,
You're getting
yes,
ready to
for
start a
sure,
you're starting a love affair with yourself and with your body
for sure.
and with what it
Oh,
can do. I think it's absolutely brilliant that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, no, definitely, and I agree with you fully. And I'd love to see that happening,
Mm.
and I would love to, urge people to come and try it out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't be sorry. I think I saw one of the comments there. I think it's Cindy that
Mm.
made a comment saying it's worth every cent.
Yeah.
You won't be, and it's not about the cents. It's not about the cents. It's about your presence. Yes.
Yeah. But I think also
Yeah.
the reality is that
There we go.
the scents are a way of people sh- showing worth to themselves because we
Yeah.
value, we are happy, we pay for something that we value, whatever amount it
Yeah.
is. And as you
Yeah.
said, it's not
Yeah.
about the money; it's about the community. But the
Yeah.
money does facilitate growth and supports growth. See there, I love that. I forget about everything. It's me and my broomstick. And I suppose Coach. Let me change my background to an appropriate background for Broomstick Tuesday. So there we go. The fire,
Brimstone and fire. Yeah.
the fire, the broom, no broomstick and fire. No more brimstone.
Broomstick and fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at the. I've
Yeah.
never seen, and I think we're in the Guinness Book of Records now for the most comments about a broomstick
But
ever.
broomstick.
Absolutely phenomenal. I love it. And I think just what you're doing is absolutely special. It's absolutely vital. I'm glad to see that you're getting the support from the community and the growth that you so richly deserve. And I think for me,
Yeah.
just on a personal note, and having known you for as long as I have, that this you deeply deserve this, and I know everybody
Yeah.
that's training with you will agree that you deserve
Yeah.
this joy
Yeah.
that you get from seeing people embrace the
Yeah.
passion that you found and that you're sharing. And there's a wonderful expression. I've been sober for 19 years. Wonderful expression in Narcotics
Yes.
Anonymous that says
Amazing.
we keep what we share. Well, so we keep
Yeah.
what we give.
Yeah.
I'm a firm
Yes.
believer in we grow
Yeah.
what we share.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
becomes
for
bigger
sure.
for
For
us.
sure.
So that's it. There we go.
Yeah.
The fire is
Yeah.
accurate. We love so.
And I'm loving this space, Coach. I'm
Yeah.
loving this time I'm in with these people, and it's beautiful people, community people. I'm loving this whole journey. And
Mm.
whenever somebody joins the group, and I tell them this is the journey we're on. Not just my journey, it's our journey. And we need to enjoy this journey because it can end at any time.
Yes.
And this is the journey that I want for everybody. Basically, to have fun, to love life, to love your health, love your body, Do what you want to do, but do it with love,
Yeah.
basically, and respect. The respect for me is very important also, and hence I do the salute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is the respect I show to people. I don't know. I don't care if I don't know you. I'll salute you because I want to show you respect. And I don't show the full salute because I believe that's for the
Mm-hmm.
military.
Yep.
I do the two finger for salute, and this means salute, respect, and peace.
Yeah.
Um, Basically, so and that's what I do, coach. I love this space, and I'm enjoying this space more. I must say, and I must confess, I'm enjoying this time with the boot campers
Yeah.
more than my running.
Sure.
If I
Wow.
must say that,
Wow.
I must say
Wow.
that,
Wow.
it's
Okay.
it's it's another level, coach,
Huh?
another level. Yeah,
Phenomenal. I'm just looking at these messages that, we're getting here from Itumeleng. We appreciate you,
yeah.
Coach.
To
Thank
me,
you. And from Frida, huge appreciation.
yeah,
Thank you, Coach. It's,
yeah,
what you're giving people is real, and that's connection and
yeah,
love for their body.
yeah,
It's health. It's an
yeah,
opportunity and a skill set that they're developing to fight and maintain their health and their longevity. So,
yeah,
Coach, we
yeah,
wish you all the best. Only good things. People need to reach out on social media now and get in
yeah,
touch and
yeah,
get to the boot camp. And also, if there are companies listening or sponsors
yeah,
corporates that want to get involved in sponsoring,
yeah,
whether it's equipment or financial sponsorship or venue.
yeah,
If there are
yeah,
different venues that want to reach out, whether it's
yeah,
school halls or venues that, we're going to start a
yeah.
national tour for you now, and
I
getting
mean,
getting you
uh,
involved in these different
yeah,
things and just coming to share the message and the passion as well.
yeah, yeah. I'm actually, I was laughing at while you're talking about
Mm.
the sponsorships and that. I'm actually loading my cars with all these weights, heavy weights and ropes and everything. And we rush down. And luckily, my daughters can drive and my wife drives. So
Mm-mm.
sometimes when I'm stressed out from work, I just run to the stadium, run to the ground. So it's about 2.5 k's away from where I'm staying.
Right.
So I run and de-stress quickly before I get to the group. But what I'm saying is that we load all the weights and everything into those cars, and those cars are like flooded with dumbbells and ropes and all those things. I'll appreciate anything I can get
No.
from help. Any help I can get. Yeah,
100%. So here's the opportunity, and I think we as South Africans, particularly, we need to support our community leaders making a real and profound difference in people's lives. And
yeah,
Coach, that's what you're
yeah,
doing. I just want to share these
yeah.
few more comments here. There's going to be no space on the grounds. Absolutely, 100%. You have to build a roof deck. There we go. There, sponsor my dad. Absolutely. There you go. 100%.
Not my dad.
Hey?
Yeah,
Yeah. And
not my dad. The
yeah,
group.
the group. Absolutely. 100%. And not forgetting daily motivational quotes. Very inspirational. There we go. So
Yeah,
that's it. You are not only giving people the opportunity to train and move, but you're sharing insights with them that they can take away and use to affect real change in their lives. I mean,
yeah,
that's very,
yeah,
very special. Coach, it's been epic, epic, epic chatting to you. Really grateful for your time. And I'm going to end the streams and then I'll chat with you just very
yeah,
briefly just afterwards. But
yeah.
just before we do wrap up, from your side, is there anything that you would like
I would,
to share?
I would. Yeah, first I want, like I said earlier on, I would thank my wife, my kids. And I want to thank the community
Mm.
that's currently there and involved in this thing, the families that's involved. I want to thank them for their support. So far, I am humbled. I got a, a frog in my throat when I say that. I'm humbled. Thank you. Thank you.
You're doing something very, very special here.
Thank you for coming out and giving yourself a chance to do those things. I'm humbled.
And you
And I'm
can,
enjoying this time.
yeah,
This time.
you can just see the appreciation that is coming through here for you, Coach.
Yeah.
And that's...
And I want to thank you, Coach, for this platform, this opportunity. I'm a firm believer that, support needs support. And I'm starting off now, and I need support, yes. But and you giving me that platform and that support, and I thank you for this time, for doing this. Thanks, Coach.
No,
For the communities, like I said early on, my families, their support. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this time. I'm alive. I'm loving what I'm doing. I wish I can do it permanently, and affect and impact more lives. But unfortunately, life happens, and you need to fend for yourself and do those things. And what I can give, the little I can give, I would give. I would give. But thank you so much.
No, you are very welcome. And I think this message also says so much. I have to say, for the first time ever, my son, who is a student, can now balance his life because of Coach T. There you go. That really, really says it all. And just we're just going to sit here for the next hour and share your messages. And I think just to say that, I love this. I value our training, accountability, and being pushed beyond my comfort zone to achieve real results with the guidance and dedication of Coach T. That's it, Coach.
Thanks,
they're loving you here, and it's important that you see this. And I'm not going to say I predict the future, but I know that this is going to, and very possibly sooner than you realize, become an opportunity to be a permanent thing for you, that you're able to do it. And I know with the with the support of everyone around you and everyone in your life. And I hope, that you're going to have the opportunity, and I also hope, guys, that I haven't missed anyone's message, but just that what people are really sharing, that you are going to go through and these messages, and you're making a profound difference to people's lives. And, you deserve the gratitude that comes with that.
And I'm humbled, Coach. I'm humbled. I don't think, like I said, it's not my right. Mm-hmm. I'm humbled by the support, the people coming across and wanting to do this and changing their lives and challenging themselves mentally, physically, and having fun with it. And the most important thing is for me, have fun. Have fun. Do it. Having fun and while you're having fun doing it. It's what more can you ask as a guidance person,
That's it.
So,
and the truth is that it's such a simple thing that you say, but people don't have fun anymore.
Yeah.
They don't have enough fun. It's stress 24/7. It's waking up at night stressed. It's, in the middle of the night, you're waking up stressed. In the morning, you're waking up stressed. You're living with the stress. We don't have fun. And then in an environment, anyone who hasn't seen the videos has to go and see the videos. Just the smiling and the laughter, the joy, the energy, it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Just a few more messages here. I think that, okay, there we go. We got that. And here's another.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of all of these, Coach. It's great. Thank you for allowing us into your space. We are all better and stronger. That says it all. Salute, Coach. We appreciate you and your family. And thank you, Coach T. And what have we got here? We believe in you as much as you believe in us. So there you go. Now, no excuse for world domination is just around the corner, Coach. That's it. And goodbye, troops. Thank you, Coach T. See you this afternoon. And I think, if I can leave one last message, I'm going to say this, that I'm going to put the flames back on, because you guys are in trouble for making Coach get emotional today. So out come the there might be a double broomstick, Coach?
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely phenomenal. So have a wonderful, wonderful session. Everybody who's watching, thank you for your comments as well. Coach, thank you for your time. We'll end the stream now, and I'll chat to you quickly off air. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Take care, guys. Okay.
Salute.
Bye-bye. Salute. There you go. Salute.
Salute, champions.
Salute.
Salute. Yeah.
See, all right. Screen's going to go dark.
Yeah.
I'll be back. It'll be back with you in about 10 seconds. So, all right. See you now.
No problem, sir.
Okay.